Monday. Happy Monday. My Monday started crazy. I'm talking about crazy, man. Well, at least crazy for me. For the winter hours, my job switched the hour schedules. They do this every year. So instead of going in at 6:30, we go in at 7:15. And instead of leaving at 2:45, we leave at 3:30. So, okay, I put my alarm while I was getting my nails done. But I guess I didn't notice, I didn't switch the PM to the AM. So my alarm never went off this morning. So my body was waking me up. I kept waking up. But I'm like, you know what? I'll get a little bit more sleep. My alarm's going to wake me up. So I fell back asleep 2 times. And then by the 3rd time I wake up, I already see the sun rise. And I'm like, yo, something ain't right. This ain't right, man. Oh, fuck, I'm late. So when I check the time, it's 6:45. It's about a 20-minute ride to my job from my house. And that's not counting all, the time that I got to get ready and then get my daughter ready. Because now I can instead of having to wake her up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I could just, we could both get ready together. But I fucked that up too. So, her bus comes at 7 in the morning or 6:52 in the morning. So there was no way in hell I was going to get her ready in 5 minutes. And then her bus stop is down the street and around the corner. So it's just no way. So I was like, I have to get myself ready, get her ready, and then drop her off at school. So all in all, I was like 2 hours late for work today. But that's all right. It's not a big deal. Believe me. It's for the type of job that I have, and it is, you know what I mean? It was all right. It was all right. It's no big deal. And I'm going to make that time up anyways when I go in early in the morning, because I usually always go in early in the morning to clean up my department and all that, because I'm the assistant lead, or like, to better say, like an assistant manager. So I just go in early. I like to go in early to clean up around a little bit and, eat some breakfast and relax. I don't like to rush. I don't like as soon as I go into work to start working right away. I hate that. I fucking hate that with a passion. You know what I mean? I used to do that a lot when I was younger, and I hated it. But I never did anything about stopping it until, I got older, and I'm like, you know what? I put a stop to it. I put a stop to it. But let me see if I can make it right here. Because I gotta get some gas. So yeah, so today's pajama day for my daughter. I get her ready and all that, and we already outside, about to jump in the car when I noticed that she still got her house shoes on. I'm like, baby girl, let's go back in the house and let's get your sneakers on, because. And then not only she had her house shoes, she's got 2 different house shoes, so she had a mismatched pair. That's one style on one foot and the other style the other foot, and it was just a hot mess. We were laughing about it. And then on the drive to her school, I make the wrong right turn, and I had to make a U-E and, go back down to get back on the right street. So needless to say, it was freaking insane, just insane, man. But, man, the only good thing about all this shit right here, man, is that I don't have to stay after work anymore, and because I have to pick the machines, pick all the leftover fiber that gets wrapped up in the little thingies. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, I'm not a mechanic for that shit, but Hold on. Just hey, yeah, y'all can come with me. Y'all can come with me while I put some gas in this car. Yeah, let me go back. This is Sephora. Damn, I wish I could turn this camera around. I wish I could turn this camera around. Hello. No, it's okay. 10 on 4, please. Regular. Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you. You too. Oh, man. I know y'all don't always want to be seeing my face all the time. And y'all want to see my surroundings and all that. So, you know. But man, yeah, I had a crazy morning. I still made it to work, and man, I kept telling myself like I did not. Like Sid just call stay home, call in, stay home. But then I started thinking about that check. That was gonna come short. And I'm like, oh no, next week is Thanksgiving weekend, and you know, my kids want chicken wing dip. And I want to make that macaroni salad that I like, and all that. So I'm like, oh no, I can't take that cut. You know, I'm my own source of income for my entire family. You know, it's me, my 2 kids, my husband that's in prison, the 6 dogs, and the 3 baby puppies. But at least the puppies I don't gotta worry about too much right now, because their mom is taking great care of them and she's producing a lot of milk. So, you know, I have no worries in that area. So, all right. But yeah, man. So, ooh, look how cold it is over here. Look at the tip of my nose. It's all red. It's all red. But yeah, man. Now I gotta go to another store, but I'll go to the store by my house to let me see that I didn't drop the money. Like I dropped a $20 bill yesterday at the store, and luckily the lady that works there ran after me and gave it to me. I'm like, oh, damn. I know for some people $20 ain't a lot, but for me it's a lot, man. I need every dime. I need every dime. But man, but yeah, my daughter's addicted to Takis now, so she's been eating like a bag of Takis every day. So now she texted me, Mommy, man, y'all need to slow the fuck down, man. I need to get in here, man. Because people be driving like, oh, they don't be trying to let you in. But, yeah, she's be eating a bag of Takis, so I gotta go get some Takis for her. And then I was gonna get some Burger King, because I don't know why, but I'm feeling super hella nauseous. So I was just gonna buy some Burger King, and that, you know, that way I didn't have to cook. But I changed my mind. I'm like, no, Sid, no, it's Christmas time, it's the holiday season, you need money to buy presents. Wow, you need to have money to pay all your bills and take care of your husband and all that while he's in prison. So, you know, like, I gotta stay focused. So I'm gonna cook. All I gotta do is grab up a couple bottles of Pepsi, a bag of Takis for the little one, and take my butt home. Start making food, It just, I know I got snacks at home and all that, but, it just bothers me that my kids have to be home for so long, waiting for me to get home. Now, let me just put out there. My son is 19 years old. So he's of legal age to be at home, watching over his little sister, which is my 10-year-old, you know what I mean? But he doesn't know how to cook. And they're extremely, uberly, very picky. So basically, they wait until I get home to cook, and it bothers me. It bothers the hell out of me, but I know I'm not the only one that goes through this situation. But we just gotta, make it happen. My son does what he can until I get home, and then, as soon as I get home, I get on that stove and I start putting stuff together so, I can have food for them, But it bothers me because my mom was a stay-at-home mom. So, every morning when I woke up, I had a full breakfast ready, and every day after school, as soon as I walked in through that door, dinner was already done. Like, I never had to wait for food, nothing. So, you know what I mean? I didn't know how blessed I was until I got older and I started seeing things for how they really are. And I'm like, wow, I was extremely blessed as a child to have a mom that was able to stay home. Yeah, we were poor. Kind of poor, I want to say, because we lived in public housing. She lived off of food stamps, SSI, and whatnot. You know what I mean? But we always had everything we needed, and I always had everything I wanted and needed. So, you know what I mean? Was it really that poor? That's what I think about, you know what I mean? So, but, you know what I mean? I can't live the way she was living like that, because I like, you know what I mean? I have a big family. I have certain tastes, you know what I mean? Like, it's not for nothing, you know what I mean? But it's just, I can't live off the government, like that. She had to, because she had a lot of illnesses and stuff like that. So she had no choice but to live that way. But for me, I like expensive things. I like the good life, you know what I mean? I know it may not look like it right now, but, I do own my house. My husband and I own our house straight out. So, after he gets home, we're going to start working on putting the house exactly the way I want it. And if it wasn't because of all this legal problems that we've had since we bought the house with him, we would have been, all that money that we don't put towards lawyers and all that type of shit, we would have put that money towards the house, and the house would be right exactly the way I want it. But at this point, you know what I mean? So back to what I was talking about, so I can't live like that. So I have to work, you know what I mean? And my husband has to work and all that. So like the rest of us, like the rest of the world, you know what I mean? But I don't want to work for the next man, you know what I mean, for the rest of my life. I honestly, I don't see that, you know what I mean? I don't see me having to sacrifice myself of my children to make somebody else's family comfortable, to where they can see their children grow, spend time with their children, and be there to drop them off at school, make them breakfast, be there to pick them up from school and make them dinner on time and all that, you know what I mean? While I'm stuck at work, going through what I'm going through, getting paid bits and pieces, and my kids have to, go through what they have to go through and all that, you know what I mean? nah, I can't. That's how I see it, and that's why I can't, you know what I mean? So I know my husband and I know we have goals, and I know my husband and I are going to achieve, you know, us having our own business, which I'm not saying that I'm just gonna be able to kick my feet up and all relax and everything's just gonna fall from the sky. No, I know it's gonna be a lot of work, but I'm gonna be working for myself, for my family, for my wealth, you know what I mean? So it's different when you work for yourself than when you work for other people, you know what I mean? So that's the goals for my husband and I, you know. So, you know what I mean? I know it's gonna get taken care of, and I know we will make it happen. I know it. I just need him back, you know. I need my partner back, you know. Me and him as business partners, we are unstoppable, you know what I mean? Like, we've been together for 15 plus years, you know what I mean? We done been through everything together. We know each other's weaknesses, strengths. I mean, we done been, you know what I mean? We done worked together. We done been to jail together. We made a kid together. Yeah, I mean, everything. I'm talking about everything, man. And he is so business oriented, and I know you guys will get to meet him when he comes home. And he is so brilliant and smart. Like, you know what I mean? You can't stereotype people, you know what I mean? Because you see him, you see, okay, on paper, yeah, he's a convicted felon. He's got 2 felonies. He's a convicted felon. He's Puerto Rican. He's got tattoos. He's tall. You know, known drug dealer. Blah 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 blah. But that man is extremely brilliant, book smart, extremely smart, business minded. You know what I mean? His mind, business, like, like, you could throw him in there with a Fortune 500 company and he'll go head to head with them motherfuckers, and he'll know what he's talking about with them. Like, that's how smart he is, you know what I mean? Not just to gas him up or whatever, or just, you know, brag about him because, you know, y'all think I'm in love with him, so of course I'm gonna think he's all, no. Shit, sometimes it is what it is. He annoys the shit out of me a lot of times because of him being like that. You know what I mean? But sometimes it is what it is. You know, sometimes you can't front. You know what I mean? If a person is if that person's brain is that smart and that brilliant, you just got to give them credit for it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's just that he didn't have the right foundation. He didn't have the right support when he was school age. Because if he was, I guarantee and I know for a fact he'd be a millionaire right now. He'd be a millionaire running a business right now on his own, being a multimillionaire. I know for a fact. He just didn't have the right he didn't have the right guidance. He didn't have the right support system when he was growing up to help him get there. You know what I mean? So, but now, you know what I mean? Wow, we still got a heartbeat. We still got life. I believe that we can still make it happen. And I'm going to support him. And he's going to support me. And we're going to make this happen. And I know it. And watch me. Y'all watch me. Y'all watch us. It's not just me. You watch. Y'all gonna see us make it. And I'm gonna keep. Sometimes I be like, I don't even want to do this channel thing no more. It's kind of whack. I'm only getting 10, 20 views, if that. Blah blah blah. But I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna keep going because I know I'm gonna look back at this video while I'm sitting in a beach somewhere. Drinking Mai Tais. Yeah, right. I don't drink alcohol, but shit, I'll be, in vacation somewhere, already having it made, you know what I mean, with my family, with my husband, and I'm gonna look back at these videos and I'm gonna be like, yep, that's where I came from. and to remind myself to stay humble, to, you know, to notice, you know, that's where I came from. You know what I mean? And if you work hard and if you put your mind to it and if you don't give up and believe in yourself, you're going to make it, you know. And I know I'm going to make it. I know it. I know we're going to make it. It's going to happen. And y'all just wait and see. Y'all just wait and see. And if I make it, I know y'all can make it too. Because I'm just an average Jill. You know, I'm just an average girl, just like everybody else out there. You know, we all got to start from somewhere. Like, shit just don't happen just like that. You know what I mean? You know, you gotta work. You gotta work at it. You know, if you wasn't born with a silver spoon in your mouth, you gotta work. You know, you gotta just do it. Like the Nike logo, you gotta just do it. And that's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. But I think, wow, 20 minutes. I'm done talking. I guess I'm done talking. I probably done bored y'all to death like 15 minutes ago anyways, but I don't know. I appreciate you if you stayed for this long. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. God bless you. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me and my family and this roller coaster that I'm on right now. And if you want to use me and my family as a motivation for you to get up and get moving and do what you got to do, then please, by all means, you know, subscribe and watch my videos, comment, you know, be active, talk to me, and you know what I mean. And we could do this together. You know what I mean? We can all do this together. But all right, I think this is it. I'm here to get the talkies right now. But all right, I'll see y'all on the next upload. All right, God bless you. Bye.